Guess what? I found YouTube videos about people meeting Jesus in their dreams. Many were supposedly staunch Muslims. They saw him, hugged him, and felt pure good love. Jesus converting people through dreams. What a joke.
There are many faces of Jesus. Which Jesus?
Watch this.
But one morning, the Holy Spirit came into the place that I was. And this river of God began to flow from the top of my head to the soles of my feet for 3 hours. And I heard a voice, and I heard words I never heard all my life as a Muslim. And this is what I heard. I heard the Father speak to me, and he said, "I love you, son. I love you, son." And he said it a third time, "I love you, son." I never heard those words as a Muslim, and all I wanted to ever be was a servant. But here was God saying, "Son." And when I got up from that floor about 10:30, I picked up the Bible. And when I opened it up and I'd look at the page, literally one page or passage at a time would leap off the page, go into my heart and explode. And I had understanding in my mind. Now I understood the very word I wanted to know.
I call, I cling, I want, and there is no one to answer, no one on whom I can cling, no one. Alone. Where is my faith? Even deep down right in there is nothing, but emptiness and darkness. My God, how painful is this, unknown pain. I have no faith. I dare not utter the words and thoughts that crowd in my heart, and make me suffer untold agony. How come Jesus gave you that heavenly visit? Am I not good enough?
In dozens of letters spanning 66 years, Mother Teresa described the emptiness inside her. No faith, no love, no zeal. The saving of souls holds no attraction. Heaven means nothing, she wrote. It has been like this more or less from the time I started the work. Her work began when she heard God tell her to open a mission in Calcutta. But once she did, she never heard that voice again. "What do I labor for?" she wrote after 9 years in the slums. "If there be no God, there can be no soul. And if there is no soul, then Jesus, you are also not true."
Mother Teresa had followed the call of the gospel, and done all that had been asked of her by Jesus, yet was left alone, feeling the terrible pain of laws, of God not wanting her. She was so tormented by doubts about her faith, that she felt a hypocrite. She once said, "What do I labor for? If there be no God, there can be no soul. If there be no soul, then, Jesus, you also are not true."
For more than 50 years, Mother Teresa was wrapped in a dark, pitiless silence. She was not the only Christian, suffering spiritual torments, and feelings of abandonment by God. St. John of the Cross described the experience as the dark night of the soul.
Jesus told his followers, "Go and make disciples of all nations." For over almost 2,000 years, they fulfilled the obligation of spreading the word, and bringing in new recruits despite facing danger, risking life and limb. Was Jesus pulling their legs when he could actually affect telepathically? Since God can recruit people through powerful dreams and visions, he should extend this service to others as well, with heaven-sent dream, and save many from the torment of hellfire.
There is another way to look at this claim. These charismatic, fundamentalist, enthusiast, whack jobs might just be delusional. Just my opinion.